The following morning, after Rita returned drunk from the hangout with Frances and Nellie, he picked up her phone and called Frances to ask for Nellie's home address. Francis was disappointed that Rita's first concern was Nellie rather than even greeting him. He tried to dissuade her from the idea, warning her against doing anything reckless, but Rita insisted she had every right to see Nellie since he was a friend of a friend. She reminded Francis that they were not dating but were only high school friends. When Francis refused to give her the address, she made it clear that she no longer needed his help as she had already taken Nellie's contact directly from his phone. The conversation turned bitter and they ended the call with cold goodbyes. Rita later called Nellie and soon they began talking and meeting up. Over time, Nellie lost all sense of respect and boundaries, despite knowing Rita was supposedly linked to his friend. That night, Rita's darker side awakened. She plotted another scheme. She pretended to be seriously ill and called Eno, asking her to help get medication outside the school gate. It was nearly 9 p.m. Eno suggested that Rita's friends could help instead, but Rita insisted they were away at night classes. With her kind heart, Eno hurried down, collected the money and went to buy the medicine, only to find the shops already closed. Nearby, she noticed a group of suspicious-looking men but did not think much of it. After all, it wasn't too late and there were still street food vendors and suya sellers around. She reassured herself that she could always scream for help if needed. One of them approached her, asking what she was doing out at that hour. After she explained, they persuaded her to follow them to another chemist shop further down the street. She reluctantly agreed, walking with them, until they suddenly led her into a quiet, deserted neighborhood. The streets were dark and no lights were in sight. Eno stopped in her tracks as the realization struck. She had been tricked. The men turned violent, shoving and beating her whenever she screamed or hurled insult at them. At one point, one of them tore at her clothes and attempted to assault her. A heated argument broke out among the group as another gang member stopped him, insisting they had not been instructed to do such a thing and warning him to follow the gang leader's orders. The first grew furious, accusing the other of trying to take control. As they fought among themselves, Eno seized the chance. She slipped away and fled, half dressed, stumbling through the dark streets, and then suddenly she collided with someone. But who could it be? If you think you know, drop your suggestion in the comments. Stay tuned as we near the conclusion of this story. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support and not miss what comes next. Thanks for watching. Bye.